Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is InsideAgameR. Welcome back to xplane 12. Welcome back to Simply Connect Virtual Airlines. Today we're going to be looking at the Toliss A321. So the A319, A321 were upgraded by Toliss last week, so we can now fly them in xplane 12. We flew the A31 the other night and it flew absolutely perfect apart from my nose wheel steering, which I'm assuming I'm going to have the same issue with this. I don't know. I haven't actually had a chance to fly it on my own yet. So we're here today. Where are we? I've already forgotten where we are. Where are we today? We are currently in... Where am I? How does one forget? Geneva. LSGG. Okay, that's what I was looking for, the LSGG. Okay, so we are here in Geneva. There's quite a few planes actually here. We're on Vatsim, of course. What the hell is going on here? My up and down buttons don't work. I can't go up and down. we can go up this way. That's so weird. But here we go. So Geneva Airport. We've got the one runway here. We've got a couple of people on Vatsim. We've got a couple of airlines moving out and around. Look, there's someone down there. Someone's just coming in. Very, very nice. 737 has just become junior pilot. Thank you, mate. Much appreciated. I'm at gate 10. I was on this circle thing, but on xplane 12, the jetways don't work. So I've had to move to gate 10. I'm down here next to this EasyJet 52 GR. There we go. Right, let's get straight down into the aircraft then. Let's get some power going. I'm assuming, yeah, the power is available, so that's all good. Okay, let's throw on battery number 1, battery number 2. We're going to flick on the main power. Nice. We're going to flick the adheres on so I can start aligning. We are going to flick our fuel pumps on. Gonna turn on the radio. There's one. Smoking sign go to automatic. Seatbelts can go to on. Emergency lighting can be armed. Beacon, wing lights, navigation logo lights can go to the on position at this stage. Crew supply can go to the on position as well. If we head down here then, that's all just turning on. Let's get more radios on. For some reason tonight, my radio panel is not working. Could be a case I didn't plug it in, which would be really stupid, but I think that might be my issue. There we go. When you do flights, make sure you plug in your radio panels, that's for sure. 737, you might be delayed. Yeah, it's no problem. We're in no rush to get out of here instantly. Okay, so I've just put up our navigraph and see where we currently are at the airport. If anyone wants to join us, you are more than welcome. Hopefully departure's at 04. Okay, I just need to get some information. Okay, so the ground will be 121.850, and then the tower is 118.700. And then our approach departure is 131.325. Okay, so let's get that plugged in first. So the ground is 121.850. There we go. We can put that to our active, and I'm also going to put the next one in then at 118.7. That was pretty close, wasn't it? There we go. So there's our first two. Ooh, they are very quiet. Let's turn them up. Let's just get you out of the way.
Correction speed was 28 and April bonsoir monsieur, welcome to Geneva, taxi via Charlie, outer to stand 84.
Taxi via Charlie, Alpha to stand.
What is ICO? It's SIT for simply. SIT. Simply, if you want to use yeah, you can fly if you want to fly with Ryanair. Fly with Ryanair.
6252, contact tower 18.7. Bye bye.
Okay, so we can pop out the FMC.
Contacting town 118.700. For
some reason, it's not moving very well across that screen. That's odd. Okay, so yep, we can just go on to the next page of this one. Okay, so we can do the, where are we going from again? It's LSGG Geneva. I haven't flown from Geneva in a long, long time. LSGG. And we're heading over to London Luton, so it's EGGW. E Golf Golf Whiskey.
Swiss 44 Kilo X-ray ready for taxi.
There you go. We've already got a flight. We can set that. We can align the IRS at this stage as well. Flight number today, we know that we're going to be SIT 7742.
Inner, link 1 hold short of outer.
Cost index stays very low of 6. And we should be cruising at 360 is the plan.
And Swiss 44 Kilo taxi inner short of outer for.
Let's get our wind request. Okay, winds are now being put in. We can go to the init B page. We should probably do all the fuels and weights and stuff. And then we'll know where we are. Okie dokie. So this should have imported directly from SimBrief. No. Is it because I didn't press it at the beginning? Possibly. Anyways, we'll do it ourselves. It's no problem. Okay, so today's fuel is 7707. So 7.1. No, no, 7707. So 7707. I think 77 would be more than enough. We can quick fuel. And then we need to add some more passengers. Zero fuel weight today should be about 69. We get a bit close to that. 69.9 if we can. As close as we can. There we go. That'll do us. Let's load them settings in. So zero fuel weight today is going to be 69.7. 69.7 slash 27.8 for the CNG. 27.8. And block fuel is 7.7.
Continue via inner, link 1 and outer to this port on race 4.
Inner link 1 and outer for 044 Kilo X-ray.
Ah, you loaded into my left. I can't see. Hang on. Are you the EasyJet next to me? Do you mean the right? There you go. Ryanair, you're next to me here now, look. Nice. Okay. I can't really do anything now until we speak to some ATC, I suppose. What we can do, though, is we are going to throw on the master switch.
And EasyJet. Correction. Easy 5-2 Golf Romeo. Stand at 1-1, ready, push and start.
Easy 5-2 Golf Romeo, push and start approved facing southwest, QNH 1022, report taxi.
Push out approved, face southwest, QNH 1022, and we'll report for taxi. Easy 5-2 Golf Romeo.
4 Kilo X-ray, contact tower 18.7, have a road full dating, right?
Okay, I just need to get the ATIS very quickly, guys. Information is Romeo. So wind is 020, that's fine. 1022. 1022.
Please from 4 Kilo X-ray, contact tower 18.7, have a wonderful evening, bye bye.
Over the tower, thanks for your service, have a great one.
That's alright, mate, don't worry. Don't worry. We got a bit of time, you'll catch me. Don't be sorry. It's very quiet tonight. I thought there might be a few around. Obviously, the X-Plane 12 has fizzled already, which is a bit of a shame. Okay, I'm going to get some clearance anyways while we're waiting. Good evening, Geneva ground. Simply 7742 request IFR clearance to Luton Airport. Information Romeo, stand 10 in the A321.
7742, Chennai, bonsoir monsieur, Romeo current runway 04, clear to Luton Airport, get is 07 November departure, climb initially valve 0900 and squawk 6736.
Cleared to Luton by runway 04 with the 07 November departure, climb to 090, squawk 6756.
Negative 6736.
6736, sorry, simply 7742.
7742, read back correctly, ready for push.
Perfect. Okay, so we got some clearances, we got some bits and pieces to do. Hi trailers, hi mate, change my channel name and content. Oh, okay, nice. Was HH Transport, nice. Having a nice little change, are you? Okay, so we're going to do that in a second. Let's do our squawk because this is the worst thing. I don't know why, I always forget my squawk. Okay, so we should be automatically on. Yes, yes, yes. We're going to go to TA only. We're going to clear what we have. And we are squawking 6736. 6736. Okay. Squawk is in. That is the one I forget the most. Okay, APU is available now, so what I will do, we're going to go on to the engine bleed. And what I'm going to do is bring up this as well as that Toliss screen. Here we go. Okay, so loading performances, we've already done that. So our flight plan, we need to just quickly finish. So flight plan from Geneva today, we're going to be departing runway 04 on the 07 November departure. There we go, down the bottom here. We're going to insert that to the temp. Okay, there's no discons, so I'm pretty happy with that then. Let's go to our performance page. We're going to be a 1. We're going to be using Toga. So packs will be off, no flex temp. I don't know why it doesn't give us a flex temp yet. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll flex to 63 degrees, is generally a very good flex for this. We will be a flaps 1 departure. And 148, 148, 152. Okay, be handy if I type something, wouldn't it? 148. 148. 152. Okay. Flight plan complete. We can go to our flight plan page. We can check that out now in a second. Ground services then. I just want to remove the external power and the chucks can come off. I'm going to put all these to close because sometimes they don't auto close. Even though it does say auto. Just to make life easier. That's all done. I will use this for pushback probably in a second. Everything else should be good. Let's get rid of everything here then. Okay, so we're on GPU power now. Imran, good evening. B-Dot, good evening. Oh, so there are some people here then. It's really weird. My radio is just changing frequencies on its own down here. That's really creepy. 118.7. Yeah, that was definitely the right one. But good evening to the people that...
Good evening, Top Swiss 53 November. Is requesting taxi to the gate.
Preston's scaring the crap out of me to the gate. If my PC shuts down again, I'm going to rip my CPU off.
Top Swiss 53 November, bonsoir monsieur, taxi via Delta, outer link 1 and inner to gate 2.
Okay, we're going to be cleared up to 9,000 feet. That I'm okay with. Let's go
Delta
to our
outer
plan.
and inner to gate
Jesus.
number 2. Top Swiss 53 November.
And easy 52 Golf Romeo, ready taxi.
Okay, it looks good. Flight plan is complete. Go back to our arc then. It's
Easy 52
fine.
Golf taxi via inner and link 3 hold trough of outer.
Okay, let's put the engine to ignition.
Taxi inner, link 3 and hold short of outer, easy 52 Golf Romeo.
Okay, if we go to the outside then we're going to just get rid of the shift and G. I always forget shift and G. Let's get rid of you. I feel like you won't get anywhere, so you changed it. It feels like that with YouTube a lot. I mean, look at me. Yesterday, nice and busy. Day before, nice and busy. Today, it's just nobody's interested. It's the way it is. It's the way it works. Can't always win, unfortunately. Okay, so we're good for our push and start. EasyJet now is just pulling out. Our Ryanair friend might join us in a second. But yeah, we're sporting the classic livery look today as well.
Easy 52 Golf Romeo to continue taxi via link 3 outer to holding point runway 04.
Can you taxi link 3 outer, holding point Romeo 04, easy 52 Golf Romeo.
Try and see if I can find taxiing, parking stands. Not you, it's not you. Okay, looks like we have finally aligned. Oh, we got that same fault as the last time as well. Which one was it? There was a circuit breaker out. God. I don't know why it's starting with a circuit breaker out. I don't know if it's just a bit of fun. Can't tell from here. Oh, here we go, look. For some reason, the ground display systems. That's probably what stopped my... me turning the other day, I wonder. Okay, let's go back. Cleared you. So whatever reason, that's popped. It's popped. Simply 7742, ready for push and start.
City 7742, push and start approved facing southwest, QNH 1022, report taxi.
Pushback approved facing southeast. QNH 1022, simply 7742.
D52, go from your contact tower 118.7. Have a wonderful day.
It's under airport 10-9 for taxiing.
187 for the tower, thanks so much. You too, easy 52, go from you.
10-9, I can't see the taxiing though. 10-9 takeoff. That doesn't matter, I'll work it out. I mean, there's only really the outer link anyways, I suppose.
That's one correction, confirm 73 kilo.
Let's click on this, it wouldn't work.
37
Not that one.
kilo, Willkommen Geneva, taxi via Alpha, outer, link 4 and inner to gate, correction to gate 15.
Why can't I see it? Yeah, I can zoom in the map, but it's not great. Because there's got to be a line here now behind me. Anyways, push and start's been approved. I should really get a finger out here. So I think it's Shift and G. Oh, I don't know how that's going to go. Okay, you know what we might do then is use the Toliss. Okay, so I think I've asked for the Toliss pushback. I think the truck does come for this. Is that him? That could be him now. See, look, that rear panel tripped again. It's the same one, I bet you. But I bet you. Brake, valves. I mean, we could be pushing back for all I know right here now. You gonna push me back or what? I don't know. We'll just pretend that this nightmare pushbacking is not happening to me right now. Oh, holy cow. Can this be stopped? Okay, please don't ask. I don't have an answer for you. Let's fire up engine 1. No worries, Commander Fox, no worries. Right, okay. I don't know. We can set the auto brake to max, I suppose, while we're here. Engine 1, start fault. Nope. Throttles aren't idle. They're as idle as I can make them, anyways. Okay, that rear panel is definitely tripped again. But which one is it? Can anyone see the one that's tripped this time? This was the one that tripped last time. Who's tripped now? None of these ones, is it? Says the rear. Freaking hell, why turn these on? I don't need circuit breakers. Ah, here it is, look. Taxi. I don't know, I say that ground people destroy everything. Okay, so look, let's do what we got to do here. Taxi lights to go to the on position here. We can turn off the bleed. Our switch can now go to the off position. That is fine. Just got to go down here to our flight controls. We just want to make sure everything is working fine. Okay, I've got no rudder. Rudder is using... Oh my god, it's actually using the role of the aircraft. Ah! Painful. Flap set to 1. Yeah, look, we all know that the pushback is a little dodgy. Hopefully a better pushback will be released soon. Okay. Simply 7742, ready for taxi to runway 04.
Simply 7742, are you able to make a right turn on link 3?
Affirm, can make right turn link 3, simply 7742.
Simply 7742, wonderful, so taxi to holding point on runway 04 via link 3 and outer.
Taxi to holding point Razor 4 at via link 3 and then outer, simply 7742. Okay, they seem happy. Are we happy? I have no idea. Let's turn that back. For some reason as well, the parking brake with the quadrant is a bit iffy, but it'll do. Okay, we'll just load these up. All honesty, that's going to be link 3 and outer, I'm assuming, because the taxi is dodgy as frig. So let's see if we can at least get moving that way. Okay, Razor 4. Gonna be down there somewhere, innit? All is good. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what happened with that part of the taxi. I'm going to be very honest with you. I have no answer. Okay, the holding point must be just down here then. Must be the same for everyone. frame rate is a little bit tight. 25. It jumps between 25 and 40 quite a bit. I noticed that they're both a little bit heavy, but the one good thing about Toliss is we know that it is something that they'll look to improve continuously. And you know, they were some of the best frame rate aircrafts in xplane.
7742, North Fury, correction, 774, wow. 7742, contact Gmail Tower 118.7, wonderful, and goodbye.
Contact tower at 118.7. Thank you for the ATC and good night. Okay, I know the next one's then going to be 131. I'll contact the other guy in a minute. 131 325. Just try and slow it down. Good evening, Geneva Tower, simply 7742 with you, going down to the holding point for runway 04.
Sit 772, correction, sit 7742, Geneva Tower, bonsoir, wind 020 degrees, 7 knots, 704, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, simply 7742. Okay, he's already given us our clearance, so we're going to have a bit of a roll and go here. Brakes are set. Need to set my lights quickly. Strobes. Because it is a roll and go. Anything else? No, everything else is set for takeoff. We're going to go for Toga. Here we go, guys. We're all lined up. Are we ready? Up to 40%. Okay, man flex. Nose down. Okay, V1. Let's rotate.
Wind 020 degrees, 7 knots, 704, clear to land.
Okay, gear up.
Sit 7742, contact arrival 131.325, have a nice flight, bye bye.
Contact approach at 131.325. Thanks for the ATC and good night. Okay, we're going down to climb. We're going to change over. Geneva approach, simply 7742 with you through 3,400 going up to 9,000 feet. Oh, that's wrong, isn't it? 325. Bugger. There it is.
9 Juliet, arrival, good evening, information Sierra, vectors INS 04, descent flight level 80.
Information Sierra and vector for arrivals runway 04, descent flight level 80, so say good Juliet.
Good evening, Geneva approach, simply 7742 with you, climbing through 4,300 up to 9,000 feet. Heading to DOT 4 Hector.
Special calling codes and only.
Simply 7742.
37742 departure, hello identified, climb flight level 150.
Climb to flight level 150, 7742. Okay, just throwing on the autopilot there so we can have nicer views as we exit out. We are leaving Geneva and heading to London Luton. EINN. I will fly from Shannon. I'm not sure the quality of the airport yet, so once I've worked that out, I'll have a look. Alrighty then, let's clean up the airplane. We can retract this. Everything else should be pretty good. We will probably be going on to 122.8 next. There we go. I'll be back stream soon on Fly Wednesday. I'll fix my PC problems. No worries, mate. No worries, no worries, no worries. And we'll go from EINN.
Have a good evening. Information Sierra current. Vectors Alice 04. Proceed direct EVLO. Descent flight level 110.
Okay, I need to turn it down a bit. I think he was talking to me.
072 confirmed direct EVLO. Bravo, India, Victor, Lima. Correction, Lima, Moscow.
Right, I need to turn on his ATC a bit because I can't hear. Oh, he's on 100%. Or are you giving me sound that's too heavy?
This is 9072, descent flight level 80.
Haven't got my profile set up as nice as I'd like.
Contact Swiss radar 134.6. Contact Swiss radar 134.6.
Contact radar at 134.6. Sorry, I couldn't hear you. My airplane, for some reason, is extremely loud. And thank you for the ATC. Good night. Okay, so he wants us to contact 134. I didn't realise there was somebody else online. 134 decimal.
Speed 230 knots for grade 2.
Speed 230 knots on grade, there's CSA 9.
Okay. Okay, this profile's a bit naff if it's this loud. That hasn't even affected anything. Okay, yeah, I can't hear a bloody word from outside of this. Good evening, Switzerland radar simply 7742 with you at 1500 feet at Searod. Right, might be able to hear something now. That
Lufthansa 328, flight level 270.
okay, I need to think of.
328 Swiss radar, bonsoir, climb flight level 310.
I need to fix that profile then.
Flight level 310, Lufthansa 328.
Simply 7742 Swiss radar, bonsoir, climb flight level 240.
Climb to flight level 240, simply 7742. Okay, I can now put more volume on here.
Good evening, KLM 712 at level 380.
KLM 712 Swiss radar, bonsoir. Runway 04 cleared Banco 3 November, arrival descent flight level 200, level...
Shannon is a nice airport. Matt. I have their Vatsim turned up to the max. I like Cork Airport. Cork Airport's nice. It's Susan. Why is it so expensive for X-Plane? It's just the way it is. If you own a lot of X-Plane 11 add-ons, most of them are coming free upgrades. So for me, it's not too bad. The investment 5-6 years ago is paying off now. that's about that for that one. Okay, I don't know who's flying tonight in the VA. I think it's just me, in all honesty. Shall we have a quick look?
Radar. Good evening. Speak 180, climbing to flight level 240.
Oh no, there's 3 of us flying. Main Streets is doing EVGA to EGSS.
Flight level 310,
He's currently boarding. I'm in the air, and Stephen is on his way to Edinburgh.
Level 310 for Edelweiss 84.
Cockpit.
Leaving your airspace, so Unicorn 122.8. Thanks for ATC. Good night. Okay, 122.8 for us now.
Just radar, good evening. Ryanair 1 Delta with you.
Ryanair 1 Delta Swiss radar.
Okay, we switched over to Unicom. I don't know if maybe moving up would be better. I haven't even worked out my cameras all properly yet. I've set up X camera. Okay, I've got to turn all this off above 10,000 feet. All is good now though. We can turn the seatbelt sign off for a bit. Okay, and now that we're leaving his airspace, we're going to go all the way up to 360. Okay, I'm with you all now. We can chat away. Steam have emailed me. There are some games on sale apparently on my watch list. Oh, I got disconnected from the voice server. Yeah, so the frames out here are pretty shocking. Let's reconnect. We may have to sit more at this view than the other view. Yeah, so the frames are still a little heavy, but you know, I don't think that's Toliss's fault. The game's still only an early beta, so obviously as the game gets developed, I'm sure the plane will get more redefined and frames will get lighter, hopefully. Because the Flight Factor A320 actually, frames are very good. These are quite heavy, I must admit, on the outside. When you're looking at the engine, the frames can be pretty heavy. Do you know of any A350s coming out for Microsoft Flight Simulator XPlane? There is supposed to be one for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Someone was talking about a long time ago. I don't know if it's still going to happen or what, but there was definitely one. And for XPlane 12, no idea. The XPlane 11 one needed an update, and Flight Factor said that they weren't going to bother. So I'm assuming they'll either make one, or the only one you're going to see now is going to be Microsoft Flight Simulator, which wouldn't surprise me either. Either or. Shame the frames are so heavy though. But yeah, I not that I've heard of yet, but you got to remember this has only been what, 2 weeks of beta. Where you know, most people are still trying to reconvert their old planes back over first. I think you'll see a lot of that. You know, most of the aircraft, FlyJ Sim, AD simulations for the CRJ. Flight Factor have already brought across most of theirs. Toliss pretty much have all their aircraft now across. Magnite said they were converting theirs across. The SSG, I'm surprised isn't out yet. I've seen a lot of screenshots of the developers with it. So it does surprise me we haven't got that free update yet. So most of the aircraft are going to be in this game pretty quickly, which is very, very nice. Now that A350 from Flight Factor, I don't know, will they bother? Maybe they will patch it across, I don't know. I didn't see anything on their Discord anyways, that's for sure. I'm just having a quick look now just in case I missed something. Let's have a look. Where's the Flight Factor? No, so they're Boeing 757, 767, A320 are the only ones that look like we're coming across. No, yeah, I can't say anything. They've not said anything about that 350. I've just gone through their whole update things. Yeah, they're not. The A350 is not getting ported across, anyways. Not by them. Circuit Chasers, good evening, how are you? How are things? Just looking through the Discords to see if the A350 was going to be ported, but it's not. I've heard a lot of people saying X-Plane 12 kind of flopped. What do you think? I don't think so. You got to remember the experience of X-Plane 12 and Microsoft Flight Simulator are completely different. When the beta of X-Plane 11 came out, it took 6 months for them to get to version 1 and lots of updates pretty damn quickly. This is going to take a bit of time, but if we were to go back, you know, because what you want to compare it to is, did Microsoft Flight Simulator flop? Microsoft Flight Simulator is probably one of the biggest one-day sale games in a long, long time. But remember, they're still in beta. 2-3 years in now. It took nearly 2 years to get another jet into the game that was actually decent. X-Plane 11 already has all the... X-Plane 12 will already have all the planes, and they've all been upgraded with the new visuals, the new lightings, new cockpits, new textures. So no, I don't... I think people that know X-Plane know that X-Plane is going to come through, and it's going to come through pretty fast. Austin has always been very good. Anyone that thought that they were going to compare to the photogrammetry data on Microsoft Flight Simulator, well, that was never going to happen. He already said it from the beginning. He wasn't going to do that. And I actually believe the default airports in X-Plane 11 look far better and more realistic than Microsoft Flight Simulator. I also think the new weather system, the clouds and the rain are absolutely stunning in this. So no, I don't think it's a flop at all. I think a lot of Microsoft Flight Simmers that got into flight simulation because of that sim are now trying to say it flopped because they're not buying it, it's a load of crap, look at those visuals, all that kind of stuff. I don't believe it. Anyone that knows X-Plane knows X-Plane. I mean, at 30,000 feet, this actually looks better, in my opinion. I mean, like I said, it took 2 years to get another jet in the game. We have all these jets already. Remember, it took over a year to get contrails in Microsoft Flight Simulator. For bloody contrails, and they only had one jet. And that never worked. The default never worked. The only reason what made it better was what was done by fly-by-wire. That was the only reason it was worth flying jets. Now, don't get me wrong. Microsoft Flight Simulator is still a nice sim to fly. I like flying my PMDG in it. And I do like the Phoenix. I think the Phoenix is really, really nice. But I love X-Plane. I've always loved X-Plane. All my planes are getting ported. I'm a happy man. You know, that for me is what makes it as my planes. Like the cockpit. Microsoft Flight Simulator for me is too bright. It's always very bright. It's very blue. You know, the cockpit doesn't look like that. You know what I mean? It's, you know, we already got Avitab connected across to this as well, which is great. It's very stable. I've not had one crash on X-Plane 12 yet. My game has not crashed once. Microsoft Flight Simulator. You know, I stopped flying it for nearly a year because I couldn't handle all the crashing anymore. So, if people like that want to compare, there's no comparison. There is no comparison. This beta version is way better than the beta version of Microsoft Flight Simulator. And that is for damn sure. Okay, let's have a look at our approach. I don't even know what I'm coming in on. Runway 25 probably. Are we doing an RNAV for 25? Okay, we'll go for an ILS. Okay, I better get some meter data quickly. Okay, QNH 2019. Oh, 10:26, sorry. What am I doing? 10:26. Temperature on the ground, 16 degrees. Ooh. Wind is 290 at 30. I haven't even looked at the DNH properly, but I'll look at it properly in a minute. So we're going to our performance, our flight plan. We're going to put in our arrival. I don't know if there's anyone down there, but ILS for 25. We should be coming in on the Banva. Hang on, I'm missing half of that, aren't I? Banva direct. No idea how that's going to look. Let's go have a look at my plan quickly. Jesus Christ. It's literally just direct in 2.5. Alright. That's what it wants to do. It's what it wants to do. No, you must be watching it back, Commander Fox. I think we have an X-Plane fanboy who can appreciate you had two options instead of argue. Yeah, look, don't get me wrong, there are parts of Microsoft Flight Sim that I really do enjoy, and now that it's been further in its progression, it's definitely worth more flying for sure. And this is still early, you know, it still has issues, you know, the frame rates are still a bit dodgy in these aircraft, the cloud still needs a lot of work, you know, there's still lots of bits and pieces on this that isn't right. Don't get me wrong, this is not perfect by any means. But like I said, what's perfect for me is all my aircraft being in this sim. That's the thing that really pushes me over to why I flew X-Plane more than Microsoft Flight Sim, is because I have a load of aircraft, and that's the main reason. No, Microsoft Flight Sim has a lot of GA aircraft and stuff, which is great. I do fly a bit of GA because I fly GA in real life, but like when I sim and stuff, people want to see me fly the jets. You know, they don't really want to see me GA as much, probably as I would like. But you know, it's just little things like, you know, having nav data. It took so long for Microsoft Flight Simulator to allow us to use nav data. I mean, now obviously we can, but it's taken too long. I still think some of the default aircraft are trash. I think you have to pay for stuff nearly, unless you do the fly-by-wire, which is a bit of a killer, really. But saying that, the default A330 on this is nothing special either. The FMC is of a Boeing. Obviously, that's going to change at some point, but you'd think they would have released it with at least that done. Commander Fox, you might want to move the stream forward. I would never call any of these study level, personally. I fly planes in real life. The handling on either does not compare to flying a plane in real life. Like, they're too twitchy. Both of them, I find, you know. Planes can be really... I suppose it depends on the pilot, but if I handle the controls like I do in real life, I find them so twitchy, like with the rudders and stuff, where I don't get that with in real life kind of thing. So I don't like to say any of them are studyware, because I don't know, I don't like the term studyware. I really don't like that term studyware. But do we have great aircraft that have dynamic systems? Yes. You know, none of us are doing real world procedures. Not really. Not to the T, anyways. So yeah, both sims have options. They definitely have options. I think with, you know, like all of them, I think the biggest difference for me is default airports in Microsoft Flight Simulator are terrible. Now, just like xplane 11, thankfully there is flightsim.to, and they have a lot of freeware airports that really do enhance the default imagery, and it's the same what xplane 12 will get. But I must admit, at our default level, the airports in xplane 12 are a lot better in my opinion. A lot better. Okay, we're just going over Troy's now. Won't be long till we're about halfway. Waiting for a bloody email, and I've been waiting all day for it, and still bloody nothing. I hate when people say they're going to do something and they never do it. Like, I never tell people I'm going to do this unless I know I can do it. Drives me insane. So anyways, what's everyone up to this week? Any crack? Any news? Anything? Anyone got anything? Don't forget, guys, there are giveaways as well currently in the Discord. Please don't forget the guys that are there. One for members, one for everybody else, as usual. 737, now that you're a member, make sure you connect your YouTube to your Discord, so you see the members area, so you can see the giveaways. Spreading slurry, that's about it. It's the Platinum Championships at the moment, isn't it? I'm surprised you're not going to that. Isn't that what everybody does? Nothing new in the Discord either. Very quiet night, very, very quiet night. You have exams. Oh yeah, that's fair enough. Hey, you're not far from Edinburgh, though. Oh no, you've landed. No. You're on approach. Rob, good evening. Ooh, are we going to see your electrical skills in a series? Yeah, sure. So what it is, Junkyard Truck has pretty much come to the end of the series for the moment until there's an update. So has Monbanzu. Everyone wants me to go back to My Summer Car, but I'm going to hold off on that for a reason. I've got 3 episodes of Deadwater Saloon already recorded. That finishes that series. Oh shit. We got the Garden Simulator that I kind of want to finish, and Food Truck Simulator. But yeah, I can run it alongside them. And Mod in the Flight Factor Discord said they are bringing the A3. Oh, okay, they are. Well, they didn't announce it anywhere. Okay, well that's cool. So there you go. You're gonna have your A350 across. I particularly don't like the A350 for X-Plane. It's old. It's dated. I know some people love it. It's good if you want to do long distance stuff overnight and stuff. But yeah, it's not really my cup of tea. For me, the one I can't wait for is the FlyJ Sim Q Dash. That's what we need. Okay, we're not far from going over the city of Paddy. The game you got me into your channel was My Garage. Was it My Garage? I really need to go back to that because there's so much has changed. When I played it, it was full of bugs and problems, but I got on very well with the dev. I did the best I could out of it. Yeah, you know what the biggest problem with being in YouTube is? So many games come out a day. Like, you wouldn't believe the amount of emails or, you know, bits and pieces I get every day. I've got 25 games in the inbox that I haven't even touched from like the last 3 months. That I'm so far behind. And unless I post 2 videos a week, it gets very 2 videos a day. It gets very difficult. But I notice if I post 2 videos a day, they don't get viewed very well. I actually do a lot better if I just post 1 video a day. But I'm going to start mixing my live streams up with some of them series. So you might get like 3 episodes of Garden Simulator. Then I might stream it for like 3 or 4 hours. And then that might be the end of that series, just to speed things up. The Alaskan Husky, good evening. How are you? Oh yeah, it is way better now. I know it's better. I know it's better. I just haven't had time. And again, it's another game that I really want to go back to. I'll tell you what's on my list at the moment. There's my Steam page. Oh. So currently, the games that are sent to me, there's one called Potion Permit. I'm not sure if I'm going to play or not. It's not really the kind of thing I play. Arcade Paradise still needs a few more episodes, but I kind of got a bit bored with it, to be honest with you. I just feel like I'm doing the same thing over and over and over again. It's kind of like Gas Station Simulator, but I feel like there's more in Gas Station Simulator. We streamed Gas Station Simulator the other night. I really enjoyed that stream. It seemed like a few people did. Food Truck Simulator, I need to obviously get a bit further in. I've got another game called 2089, which is a bit like Command & Conquer, but like a modern day version. Don't know, I'll have a look at it. Deadwater Saloon we're finishing. I wanted to do Tropico 6 because it had a big update, but no time. I still have my transport stuff to do. I've got Sapiens there that I've had since release that I've not touched. What else is here that I haven't touched since I've had it? I'm really behind on my streams on Formula 1 22, to the point where I might even stream it tomorrow night to catch up on the race, because I usually do it on a Sunday. What else? Trying to go through all these here. The guy from King of Retail asked me would I do a new series now that he's on full release, but I don't think I'm going to have time for that. But I really enjoy King of Retail, and his updates are good. I wanted to make my own series on Mountain Bannerlord 2 that I started streaming. Probably won't get done. Railroads Online I wanted to get back into. It's had a major update now, which makes things a lot simpler. There's so much stuff here. Train Life I needed to carry on with that I haven't finished. The list goes on and on and on. Bore the hell out of you. Hoi 4. I've got Hoi 5. I've never played Hoi. Now, I've been asked a few times now would I play. So I picked it up. Picked it up on the cheap, but I haven't tried it yet or got into it, if you know what I mean. Unfortunately, your channel doesn't get it. You know why it doesn't get more views is because I play different stuff. Like most people, if they're going to do flight sim, they stay flight sim only. People are going to do simulation gaming only, they'll do simulation gaming only. And there's just so much competition. Like, I can make a video series like today on, what did I do today? That new electrician simulator. Now, I guarantee that Dre, for instance, will have that on his desk today as well. And people would rather watch his videos than mine because, one, he has a lot more followers. Two, YouTube likes his channel because it gets a lot of views, lots of adverts, meaning lots of money from revenue. And people just like the funny stuff. Some people don't like... I get told a lot I'm too serious, which maybe I am, but... You know, I don't know, it's just, it's not me. I can't come up with these great ideas that these guys have, and like when I play a game, I like to see the whole game. I don't like to edit everything out. One, editing is boring. But two, what's the point of showing a game if you can't see the whole game? So, the reason why my channel doesn't get more views is because I play too much different stuff. Like, I play whatever I fancy, whatever I get sent from a developer, no matter how big or how small. Sorry, I'm trying to put my legs up on the chair. No matter how big or how small, I'll give it a go. And there's been some gems, absolute gems. How do you think I found, you know, My Garage? I was one of the very first English people to actually do My Garage. Even Mombanzu, again, I found it out of the blue. This guy contacted me. Happy days. Junkyard Truck, guy contacted me. You know, it's just that kind of thing. Shipbreaker describes. Yeah, you see, but you see that, yeah, that's what I mean, Rob. This is the problem. Like, people keep saying to me, like, they might come for one video and be Junkyard Truck. Now that I've slowed down on the videos for that, I mean, there's 21 videos there, but I've done everything in the game apart from make loads of money, but I've unlocked everything apart from maybe doing the race. I should probably do that at some point. It's just so hard. Commander Fox is too much effort. You know, I'm not like that. It's just so much effort to have all these separate channels, keeping up with separate things. I just forget everything. My YouTube channel isn't here for me to be big and famous. It's just to have fun, relax, enjoy games. I set up my Discord for people to find other people to do multiplayer games with, no matter what they're into. And it's been a good space. You know, there's over 1,500 people in that Discord. You know, I remember it nearly went a year with about 5 of us in there, you know. The channel's come a long way, but I have people that want to watch certain things. Now, I've got some people that like a bit of everything I do. You know, they like a bit of flying, they like a bit of the buses, but, you know, they're not... You know, it's like Omsi. I'm not going to play Omsi day and night. I'd be bored out of my brains. Like, I like Omsi, you know, but... same with flying. If I flew every night, I'd be bored. Like, just streaming flying to you every night. I would be a little bit bored of it. Would my channel be better? Maybe. It'd probably attract more regular people. But like Constructor Simulator last night, I had a great time with that. We had a couple of new faces last night, and some of them are going to come join us for multiplayer next week. And that's all that this was ever about. It was never anything else, never will be. You know, I don't see I gave myself a target this year of 15,000 subscribers. I was on 9,000 back in January. And it's come a long way. But I don't push it at the same time. You know, what can you do? I could play the same game that I know that's popular, and that's probably about it all the time, but it gets a bit much for me. I like good rotation. I like, you know, even with the planes. I don't fly the same plane every night. I have to fly something different. You know, I forget how to fly other planes. I have to keep rotating. I have to keep playing. I have to keep, you know, doing something. Just the way I am. Okay, just want to see what top of descent is. We've obviously got a little while yet. Yeah, okay, let's go back out to an outside view then. But yeah, I won't be doing anything like that, making second channels and stuff. That's just a lot of work. Not for me. Hey look, there's a couple of you here tonight, and I'm happy with that, you know. Sometimes in the chat, and we've had it before, we you know, we go through the chat and it's... when you have like 60-70 people and everyone's talking about something, I can't keep up, I can't interact. Like, I like that side of YouTube. Now, I could be like some people and do no talking unless you super chat or pay money or whatever, but the whole point of this is to interact with people, and that's it. So we have fun, we try and have fun. If there's one person in there, if I'm streaming alone now to nobody, you know, I spent a good year of streaming alone. You know, I used to be out on the, you know, playing ETS and just driving and cruising. You know, I've done all that, and I don't mind it. I really don't. But I think with YouTube, you just got to get lucky, and that's it. And like a lot of the big channels, they all have people that, you know, do the editing, and like I'm really not a good editor. I just, you know, there's a lot to do with editing to make it really good, and I've learnt a lot, but I have a kind of style that I just stick to these days. It's just easier, in all honesty. Maybe it's laziness, I don't know. Okay, let's have a look at the live map on the virtual airlines. Okay, Main Streets is in the air now. He's en route. He's heading to EGSS. You're still on final approach, and I'm still en route. Over halfway now. We are heading into northern France. Currently over Clermont. Heading across to Normandy. I'll quit on the game chat in a mo, but my current obsession is Dyson Sphere program. Don't know if you've tried it. I've never tried. Oh no, talk about games. Talk about games. That's what we're here for. We're here just to chill and chat. The best thing about flight simulators is once I'm in the air, the busy 20 minutes, half hour, once you're in the air, you can just talk about anything. And that's the best part of flying. You can relax. You know, some games you're so focused on what you're doing, you forget to even talk to people. I get like that sometimes in my videos as well, which I do apologise for. But sometimes I go a bit quiet because, you know, you get really into it. But no, Dyson Sphere program. I've heard of it. I'm going to put it into here now. I've heard of it. Maybe I did get a key, you know. Dyson Sphere program. Okay, let's have a look at this then. What's this? Build the most efficient intergalactic factory and space simulation strategy game. Harness the power of the stars, collect resources, plan and design product lines, and develop your interstellar factory from a small space workshop to a galaxy industrial. Oh, these kind of games I find pretty hard. They're good games, but when you have to do all these lining up things, and I'll have to watch a couple of videos on it myself to see what I think. Sometimes these games are just, you have to be pretty damn smart. I tell you what I got on my wish list that I want to play. A lot of them are coming soon, but some of the ones that are on here that I've had on here that I'd like to do. I'd like to play Subnautica. I've never played Subnautica in my life. I wouldn't mind giving it a bit of a go. Some people have asked me to do Car Mechanic 21 as a series. I'd like to do that as well. I've never done that properly. May not be a cup of tea, but once you get into it, it becomes an obsession. Let's have a look. I'll have a look. I'll have a look. What else have I got in here? Guild 3 I wanted to play, but I heard bad things about it, so I got put off from buying it. Wouldn't mind a bit of Guild 3. I did like the other guilds, but apparently this is terrible. What else is here? Just trying to go through. I've got Victoria 3 that I'd like to get in October. What else is here? What else is here? If anything is any good. A lot of this stuff is trains and stuff. I need to find actually what I'm looking for. I always liked the game Wrench. I've always wanted, you know, it's a bit more intense. I've always wanted to try that, never bothered. Grounded. I want to do that as a survival game on the channel. I don't know if anyone would watch it though, but I'd love to do a series on Grounded. What else is here? Electrician Simulator comes tomorrow. Yep, we got that. There's a game coming soon called House Flipper City. I can't wait for that. That looks really good. Weed Shop 3 I thought might make a funny series. Kingdoms Reborn is another game, strategy game that I've always kind of liked the look of, that I've never tried. What else is here? The Infected. There's a game that's supposed to come out called Beer Factory, but it didn't come out when it was supposed to. I don't know what's happening with that. That looked pretty good. Another little simulator game here, Mega Fast Food. Looks pretty good. And Car Dealer Simulator. That looked pretty funny, but yeah, I don't know. Wrench is very good, best in VR. Ooh. So yeah, I was thinking maybe I'll do Car Mechanics Simulator 21. Maybe I'll do like one video a week on a certain day. Maybe like on a Friday or something. And just have it posting every Friday. And if people watch it, they do. If they don't, they don't. But I do like Car Mechanic, I must admit. Okay, so we're now starting to go over to the English channel. Let's just see where we are. Make sure everything is good. Yeah, we're not too far from top of descent. But it's like games like, you know, Tropico. I love Tropico 6. They sent me the game. They sent me all the DLCs, but I've never put it on my channel. So I do feel like I should cover it one day. And then there's City Skylines. You know, it's had a couple of new DLCs. And I've done a couple of series on City Skylines, I must admit. I'm not the best builder, but I do enjoy it. And I've been kind of half in my mind thinking, should I do a bit of City Skylines for a bit of fun? But I don't know. This is the problem, you just don't know. Uh, 157, that's good. This A321 I always land a bit weird because it's the wide, because of the length of the legs and the wheels. I always find it lands a bit weird. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of new the new DLC's given a lot of new extra options. My problem is all the mods. Like, all the mods are so handy in the game, but a part of me, like, I hate playing with all the mods at the same time. If a game needs to be modded that much, you know what I mean? Too much to do. Yeah. Well, like I said, I've got 2 more episodes of Deadwater Saloon, and they get quite interesting because I've learned how to play the game now. So I'll probably post 2 videos tomorrow just to get this series out of the way so I can move on to other ones. And I think tomorrow as well will be Food Truck Simulator, I believe. And then the day after is... oh, I can't remember now. I have to look at the schedule. I'll have to have a look. I can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, you're right, it is the beauty of gaming. Always something to do, always something to play. You know, I did a series not long ago actually that was quite popular in the end, and you know, sometimes just those random games people just really enjoy. And you can just find them from anywhere. But as well as keeping up with my series, then like so many new games hit my desk, and you know, and if you don't cover them when you get early access, like you don't rank in YouTube very well, especially my channel being so small. So for me to get a chance to get an audience, I have to literally do stuff as I get it. It just puts me so bloody behind. Okay, we can't be far now from top of descent. Okay, just gone over it. $3,000. Okay, it's always good practice to change from here. Now it was QNH 1026. And I've got them matching, so that's all good. Okay, down she goes. Gotta pick one simulator game. Oh, I don't know. See, the problem is there's too much choice. Like, there's a lot of games I really love that I don't play on the channel, mainly because I know nobody will want me to watch me play, and some of them can be my favorites. Yeah, no, it's a really tough one. Really tough question. It changes like the wind. You know, I love Monbanzu, but then once, you know, it ran out of things to do pretty quickly, I was like, well, hang on, I'm a bit bored now. It's not that great. Junkyard Truck, I've kind of fallen into that same pattern. It was good at the start because there was so much to do, but once you kind of gone through it, it's like, okay, well, what's now? You know, what's next? That's a really tough one. If I had to pick one simulator, it'd probably be a flight simulator, I'd imagine, or a train sim, maybe. Oh no, London Control's on. Break it now. Okay, 129 425. Sometimes I think these are just miles away on purpose. Okay.
Tower 0095 London, Roxog 1 hotel arrival Heathrow.
Roxog 1 hotel arrival Heathrow, 0095.
2624, climb flight level 260.
Flight level 260, speed level 264.
964, speed 300 knots or greater.
It's off the Bamva. Good evening, London Control, simply 7742 with you, descending down to 20,000 feet through 278 at Bamva.
I'm Breaking Tower 964, speed 300 knots or greater.
300 knots or greater, Itaro 964.
India Tango 7742 London, Roger. You have an old flight plan there. Can you accept a Banva 1 Lima or an Undug 1 November?
Bamva, please, simply 7742.
India Tango 7742, Roger. Banva 1 Lima arrival for Luton, descent flight level 200.
Descend to flight level 200, simply 7742. Okay, we've got to change all this.
0095, speed 290 knots.
We've got to change all of this now.
India Tango 7742, confirm Banva 1 Lima arrival.
Bamva 1 Lima arrival, simply 7742.
London, very good evening. Speedbird 146 passing for flight level 143 for 170 inbound Dover.
That's what I had there. Jesus. Okay, so we must be coming in on the ILS-7.
Roger, climb flight level 250.
250, Speedbird 146.
London Control, Easy 89 Golf Uniform passing 130 to 170.
89 Golf Uniform London, climb flight level 350.
Total 350 for Easy 89 Golf Uniform.
India Tango 7742, you're very off your route there. Route director Vaton, please.
Route director Vaton, simply 7742. What the hell is going on with my...
964 contact London, 135.8, goodbye.
135.8, Itaro 964, bye bye.
Why can't I see what I want?
2624, climb flight level 350.
350, Skipper 2624.
Ah, this guy's proper messed me up here.
2624, nothing further, Unicom 122.8, bye bye.
I can't even find what he wants.
Skipper 2624, good night.
It's not that, it's just... Banva. For some reason I can't even find what I want.
London, good evening, Itaro 377, information Lima, flight level 360, inbound Bolero, ready for descent.
377 London, score
Like-
5675.
5675.
Like the Banva 1 Alpha doesn't even bloody exist.
Alright, India Tiger 7742, you're still not turning direct to VAT on, sir. Confirm you are able to do this. If not, please advise and I can give you a heading.
Sorry, there's something going wrong with the FMC. I don't know, it might be a bug with xplane 12. Can you give me vectors, please? Simply 7742.
7742, roger, continue present heading, report that heading.
Heading 341, simply 7742.
Fly heading 340 degrees, descend flight level 200. In fact, you passed 200 now, so okay. Okay. You able to maintain flight level 200, sir?
Yeah.
7742, roger. Maintain flight level 200, fly heading 320 degrees.
Fly heading 320 degrees. Okay, I don't know what...
095, contact London, 135.8, bye-bye.
On to London, 135.8.
I don't know why... why it's not here though.
Itaro 377, confirm you see squawk 5675.
377 AFM, thank you. It's a Rocksog 1 hotel arrival for Heathrow. And when you're ready, descend flight 30 to be level at Hazel.
When ready, descend flight level 130 to be leveled at Hazel for 377.
Oh, there's Vaton. Man, it's not the right one though, but we could at least got to the waypoint.
Contact Brussels 131.1, bye bye.
131.1 for Speedbird 146, thanks for the ATC, bye bye.
Okay, well just stay on vectors.
United Golf uniform, nothing further, Unicom 122.8, bye bye.
122.8 through the 89 Golf uniform, goodbye.
Indy Tango 7742, check your altimeter is set to standard, please. 1013, you're indicating 5196.
To standard pressure, 7742.
.377 speed on conversion 300 knots.
300 knots, 377.
Tiger 7742, descent flight level 160.
Descend to flight level 160, simply 7742.
On control allows we follow Quebec, flight level 100, climb flight level 170, direct over.
Follow Quebec, London, climb flight level 250.
Climb flight level 250, speed of follow Quebec.
Why won't it engage?
Under control, good evening, Takeoff 454 at level 300 inbound rocks.
454 London, Roger, Boxog 1 hotel arrival Heathrow.
So 1 hotel arrival, Takeoff 454.
London Control, Itaro 170, good evening, with you at flight level 400.
170 London, Roger, Roxog 1 hotel arrival Heathrow, maintain flight level 350, I'm reaching.
Maintain flight level 350, Itaro 170.
Roxog 1 hotel arrival, sir.
Would the B787 be trustworthy to do a long haul in? Yeah, sure, why not?
Indy Tango 7742, report you're heading to London 135.8.
135.8, simply 7742.
45, crashing Itaro 454, report your speed.
Where the sorry Taro 454?
Okay, I think I'm in London control now.
Speedbird 5, Papa Quebec, landing control, fly heading 205.
Heading 205, Speedbird 5, Papa Quebec.
London control, good evening, Alpine 54, Kilo passing 5,400.
Alpine 54, Foxtrot Kilo, landing control, climb altitude 6,000.
I'm 6,000, Alpine 54.
Under control, good evening.
You know what, let's just come off this and what's that, a Zazu? Ozot. Yeah, Rockstar Galactic. Yeah, I've come off Vatsim just to save lives here. I don't know why it wasn't giving me the right approach. Like, I don't know why it wasn't. Ban for 1 Alpha is definitely not there, but it's here in Navigraph. So I don't know what happened there. It's all right. Don't know why everyone was going so crazy about Rockstar though. Like, you know, it's only early in their development and people are going crazy like their game was terrible. Never understand that. I don't know, crazy stuff. They finally got a taste of their own medicine for letting people IPS being leaked on GTA 5 online. Yeah, possibly. I can see your point for sure. Okay, here we go, guys. Okay, so on the VA, Commander Fox already landed. Main Streets is on his way. He's on approach now to EGSS. I don't know if he's watching the stream or not. But hello if you are. Okay, going over North London now. Near Potter's Bar. M25's down here, you can see it. There's M25. Okay, we're descending back down again. We're going to turn on our seatbelt sign now. I grew up in London, I love London. I wouldn't want to live there, but the visit is okay. Do love London. It's a shame that Europe cities are gone to crap, especially UK and Ireland. Too much gangs. It's just everywhere now, isn't it? It's only going to get worse with the financial crisis, in my opinion. Ooh, what airport's down here? Can't be ours, no? No. Airports. What's down there? EGSS. Ah, Stansted. So there you go, Stansted Airport. That's where Main Streets is flying into right now. This is where he is. Hi mate, how's your day been? Yeah, it's been good. Horror Traders, not bad, you know. Pretty chilled, by all stretches of the imagination. Finished with a nice chilled flight. Thinking what to stream tomorrow? Anyone got any suggestions? Not sure whether to do F1 22 or not. We'll just wait till Sunday. You miss school when you're gone, trust me. I wish I could go back and do it all different. I'd do it in a heartbeat. Hey, you wish you picked geography. I did geography. You don't wish you did geography. Oh man, it was so boring in the end. I thought it'd be decent. I didn't mind geography my first, like, you know, couple of years. I thought, yeah, that'd be nice and easy. Ugh. Big mistake that was. Okay, we're just coming under 10,000 feet. Okay, under 10,000 feet, let's change some lights over then. Let's get our landing lights on. We're going to put medium brakes on for Luton. Just below 10,000 feet now. We probably should have made sure that the radio nav here is correct. 109.15. Yeah, 109.15, 3,000 feet. All is good. That's a good point, because all the year 11s, when they were in year 7, said they hated school and want to leave, but when they leave. Yeah, it's not just the memories. I just feel like I would have tried maybe a little bit harder. Maybe I would have taken slightly different subjects as well for my final years. I feel like now, where I am, I did it the harder way that I didn't need to do, if you know what I mean. I think I could have done a lot more, but speculation. I could have maybe done really well and come out terribly the other end, and I've done alright, so who knows. But yeah, there's a few things that I do differently anyways, that's for sure. You know, like my final day of year 11, I never turned up for like the... To be fair, in year 11 I didn't really turn up much at all. And, you know, I wasn't there for like the end of year photos or any of that stuff. I missed all of that, I don't have any of that stuff. I thought I was too smart. Join the Navy, you need pretty decent grades. You still need your, you know, C's and aboves in your maths, English, science, no matter what. Join any of the armed forces, pretty much. So, you still need decent grades. Doesn't matter what you pick, as long as your maths, English, and science is decent. Like, I didn't do college or anything, so... Like I said, I definitely did it the hard way. Antonio, hello Captain. Does this have rain effects? It does. The Toliss does have rain effects, yeah. Very nice rain effects too. We're coming on finals now to London Luton. Okay, we're slowing down again, so we better keep an eye on what's going on in it. Does the weather radar in here work? I know the terrain should work. Yeah, the terrain works. I don't think the weather works. Oh ho 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 ho. Manual. We'd tilt it +5 degrees. Weather 1. I mean, it could be working. Could be a little bit of cloud there. It's all in front of me. Okay, we're down at 8,000 feet. Oh, here we go, talking about rain. Not enough rain. Well, yeah, this weather thing's definitely not working, is it? Okay, gonna throw on the anti-ice and the pitos as we're in cloud. Commander Fox, no worries, mate. Catch you later. I'll see you at the next one. Maybe see you tomorrow night if you're around. Yeah, nice and foggy. It's lovely. It's gonna get better now once I start descending. Unfortunately, the weather's not so bad heading into Luton. We've actually got clear, good visibility, according to this. But first landing with the A321 on xplane 12. My xplane 11 landings with the 321 have always been a bit iffy. What rig do I have? It does come up there. Should come up there. There we go. I'm not running a massively big rig. I am running with the throttle quadrants and stuff as well. I do have my other camera, but I don't think I've got it set up properly. I was dusting the other day and I haven't checked it. So you can normally see me flying. Yeah, mine's not a massively big system. If anything, my CPU needs a bit of an upgrade. That's it. Doesn't have to be spectacular, does it? Oh, the fog is eating into this aircraft, though. Eek. Okay, so let's have a look at simplyconnectva.com, who is flying still. Main Streets is just pulling into Stansted. He's on taxi, he's just landed, and obviously I'm still on my approach here. So hopefully we'll be down soon. Okay, we can take, well, the wings can stay on, but we can take the engines and the probe heat off now. Suppose we better get comfy for landing. Okay, auto brakes already set, Q&H is set. We've already armed ground spoilers. They're all good to go. How far away am I? About 30 nautical miles. Airport not in sight yet. It's down here somewhere, isn't it? Miles away. Alrighty then, let's knock on the first stage of flaps and slats. Really, did that not work? It did. Just didn't see very much. God, it feels like such a long approach, doesn't it? But ATC really messed us up. It looks like we're making a pretty tight turn. Are we all ready for landing? Landing rate guesses? Now the only thing I will say is for some reason I can't get my nose wheel steering to work on the rudder. So I have to use ailerons for the wheel steering. So once you hit the ground it can be a bit weird. So I just apologise that it might be a bit all over the place. Okay, let's throw on the ILS button. I haven't seen the airport really. Down here to the left somewhere. Okay, the aircraft is completely slowing itself down. Let's go to flaps 2. Flaps 3. And flaps full. Gear down. Okay. Seems like we come in well steep. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Ah, bugger. Okay. Autopilot off. Just gonna do a quick circle. So this is a nice descending circle.
2000.
It was my own fault. Perfect. Okay, we're back on the ILS. Well, we're manually flying, but we're back on track, shall we say.
500.
2 red, 2 white.
400.
A funny uphill runway, this one.
200. Minimum. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10.
Oh, I'm floating.
5.
Reverse thrust. Okay, the auto brakes are a little bit too stiff on this. Okay, so there's a house on Luton runway. There you go, anyone flying into Luton, be careful of the house. Okay. Take our main lights off. Taxi light back on. Strobe's already on auto. Oh, I don't know. That was a bit of a weird one, wasn't it? Terrible coming off there too. But welcome to Luton. Does it look like Luton? Not really. It hasn't got the big EasyJet hangar. But it'll do. And I floated a little bit, which we'll see on the replay now in a second once we park her up. It was actually quite a heavy landing, 321. Okay, so yeah, this badly kind of represents Luton, the more I'm looking at it. I suppose that's supposed to be... Yeah, nah. This ain't Luton at all. Supposed to be a big EasyJet hangar there. But we survived, and if we survive, that's a good flight for me. Need to go England someday. I've been to Italy, Denmark, France, Germany, no to England. Yeah, definitely. I've been to all of them countries apart from Denmark and Germany. I've never been to Germany. I've been through Germany, but I've never like stopped anywhere. Okie dokie. So do us for a parking spot then, so we can quickly watch the replay of how bad my landing was. If anyone wants to come fly with us, simply connect virtualairlines.com. My virtual airlines that I run. You're all more than welcome to join us. Fly what you want, where you want, no restrictions, any of that kind of terrible stuff. Come join us in Discord as well. Okay, handbrake on. Let's go back into the cab then. Make sure the handbrake actually went on. It did. Bloody hell. Okay, let's reset them. Everything is good. Okay, just waiting for my engines to be turned off. Done. I can file my flight. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Okay. I don't know what this black box is. What's this? I generally no idea what the hell that was. Okay, let's have a quick look at that landing. It wasn't my best, but probably not my worst either. That was a lovely descending turn, really. Yeah, I eased off a little bit early. It felt a lot smoother. Felt like a good landing in all honesty, but apparently not. What I mean about the nose wheel not working. Okay guys, well look, another flight done. Like I said, if anyone wants to come join us, simply click va.com. You're all more than welcome. Come join us in Discord. Thank you all mods members in the chat. You spilled your coffee. Yeah, it was a bit heavier than I anticipated. First time flying the Toliss on xplane 12, so it was my first landing, so you can give me that. Plus my approach was a bit, you know, didn't work out. That was Vatsim that screwed me. I had to turn Vatsim off because they had me going all over the place that didn't make any sense. But yeah, hopefully I'll see you all again tomorrow night. Not sure what we're doing yet, but hopefully I'll see some of you. And, you know, thanks for watching. Good night.